Welcome everybody to our Hanukkah celebration. If you can hear me, I need some camper participation here. Honk your horn twice. There you go. I'm glad you hear me. Excellent, excellent. And now one more time for a happy Hanukkah. There you go, there you go. That's some Hanukkah spirit. It's wonderful. You know, one of the things, I was just thinking about it just now, how everybody is sitting in their car, in the comfort of their car, listening to me, at least hopefully, and we seemingly, how are we celebrating together? But if you look at the menorah is a bunch of different branches, but they're all united at the bottom. The same thing is also, we may be sitting in different cars, but we're celebrating together because we're all united as one, celebrating Hanukkah today. However, especially at these times, today we're going to start our program with something a little different, because unfortunately there are many people who are not well and not feeling well. So we want to start off with a prayer for all those people that are unfortunately not feeling well, that God send them a speedy recovery. And therefore we're going to say Psalm 121. Psalm 121, we're going to say Psalm 121. We're going to say it in Hebrew, then in English. And this prayer we're going to say today to start as a speedy recovery for all those that need a speedy recovery. Okay. Shir la mailo sesayin alehori meyayin yovi ezri mi madino yeseshamayim varet al yitin la medak lecha yonum shem recha hine lo yonum lo yishin shem Yisrael adino shem recha adino tzilcha yadi minecha yemam Hashem shliach kekavirech baloy ladino yishmercha mikol ra yishmer safshecha adino yishmer tzeischa beyacha meyatov yad elam. A song of ascents, I lift my eyes to the mountain, from where will my help come? My help comes from the Lord, the maker of the heaven and earth. He will not let your guardian, he will not let your foot falter. Your guardian does not slumber. Indeed, the guardian of Israel neither slumbers or sleeps. The Lord is your guardian, the Lord is your protective shade on your right side. The sun will not harm you by day, nor the moon by night. The Lord will guard you from all evil. He will guard your soul. The Lord will guard you going and coming from now and forever. Before we continue, we want to make sure the important things are taken care of. So please honk your horn if you got a Hanukkah bag. Okay. Did you get hot latkes? Okay. Did you find the applesauce in the bag? Okay. And now the most important thing, did you find a return envelope you got to send back? Just kidding. Okay, but now that we took care of all the important things, we'd like to call upon somebody who has participated in the Hanukkah celebration in the Brookhaven Town Hall ever since she's been 2 months old, a child from our Chabad Hebrew School, to share with us a Hanukkah poem in honor of Hanukkah. So please put your hands together and welcome Sammy Oshrin. Up here, come around. Stand over here. That's by the menorah.
The smell of oil is in the air. We drift off to Grandpa's house where we get gelt and potato knishes. No delis in our neighborhood, only the wind howling over. Inside, we try to sweep the darkness out, waiting for the Messiah to knock, waiting to know if he could join the party.
Thank you. We're all joining the party. Beautiful. This is the only time we like to hear your horns honking. This is wonderful. Okay. And now we'd like to call upon Shmuel Goldberg, the assistant rabbi, to read for us the Al Anissim prayer in English.
In the days of Mattathiah, the son of Yochanan the high priest, and Messiah and his sons, when the wicked Hellenic government rose up against your people Israel to make them forget your Torah and violate the decrees of your will. But you, in your abounding mercy, stood by them in the time of their distress. You waged their battles, defended their rights, and avenged the wrong done to them. You delivered the mighty into the hands of the weak, and many into the hands of the few. The impure into the hands of the pure, the wicked into the hands of the righteous, and the wanton sinners into the hands of those who occupy themselves with your Torah. You made a great and holy name for yourself in your world, and effected a great deliverance and redemption for your people Israel to this very day. Then your children entered the shrine of your house, cleaned your temple, purified your sanctuary, kindled lights in your holy courtyards, and instituted these 8 days of Hanukkah to give thanks and praise to your great name.
Thank you, thank you. One of the cardinal beliefs in Judaism is called Hakarat HaTov, recognizing the good and the kind and the favor that somebody does for you. We are living, as everybody knows, in unprecedented times. What was going to be with today's Hanukkah celebration was up in the air, how we can do it, way we can do it to make sure everybody is safe and everything works out according to the way it's supposed to be. I want to give a very big shout out and thank you to the town of Brookhaven for being so accommodating. And Patrick Daniels, I don't know where he is, I can't see anybody in the dark. We wanted to thank him for taking the lead on this and making sure everything works out. And once again, we thank the supervisor who is here today with us, and we're going to ask him to share a few words in honor of Hanukkah in making sure that this great celebration, regardless of what's going on in the world, we know that we can celebrate Hanukkah and enjoy it and really have a wonderful time. We'd like to ask the Honorable Ed Romaine to please come up and share a few words.
It is good to be here on the first night of Hanukkah, so we remember the miracle. The oil that was supposed to last a day lasted 8 days. God bless us all. So in this darkness tonight, we celebrate. I see your lights are on. May your lights always be on. May this virus pass over us, and may God always protect you. I am happy to be here with the rabbi. I am joined by Dan Panico, who's a councilman. He's also the deputy supervisor. We want to wish everyone here a happy Hanukkah. And we have a menorah inside that will stay inside and will stay lit for each night and the coming nights. And I will make this promise as I made to the rabbi once before. Once this virus is gone, we will be back inside. We will feast and dance and sing and celebrate. God bless you, Rabbi. God bless your congregation and all those who believe. God will reward you for your faithfulness. Have a great Hanukkah and a very healthy and happy New Year. God bless.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. You are a friend, you've been a friend, and you'll always be a friend. And thank you, Dan, for joining us as well and being always there for us whenever we need something taken care of. They're always there, and thank you so much. You know, we live in a country that the Rebbe used to say, Medina shel chesed, a country of kindness. We look at the world as what's going on. Just last March, when all this began, every single Jewish holiday up until Hanukkah, unfortunately we had to figure out a way how we can come up and find a way to celebrate it safely, properly, and with all the different guidelines. And Hanukkah was coming and the same question came up. How are we going to celebrate Hanukkah? What are we going to do? Just a few weeks ago, the Newsday asked me to write a column. How are we going to, what's the Hanukkah message of 2020 in such a difficult time?
I read it.
Oh, okay. So I'm not going to repeat it to you because you probably all read it. But look, oh, there you go. But when we look at today's day and age, what's going on around the world? Some people say, well, there's so much darkness. There's so much sickness. But then people forget. There's a menorah. There's a light. How many people have gone out of their way in these last 8-9 months to help another person, bringing food to their neighbor? People's unprecedented kindness also has shown through. The teachings of the menorah teach us, and if we can learn anything from the Maccabees, it's perseverance. They were maybe have been a few. They were weak. They weren't the mighty. But they realized that with perseverance and persistence, we can overcome any obstacle that stands in our way. The Hanukkah candles teach us very simply that if every single day we increase and keep on doing better than what we did the day before, we will have a complete menorah lit with 8 candles. 8, as you know, and mystically is above and beyond, above nature, because we have the power that when we continue to be persistent and perseverant, regardless of what's going on around us, we can overcome any darkness, any type of craziness that's going on in the world. So my dear friends, I know we're all sitting separately in cars, but as I mentioned before, we're all connected at the base. We are one country, we are one people, we are one nation under God. And that nobody can ever take away, no sickness in the world can ever separate us. We'll always stay together as long as we stick together and continue to light and bring more light into the world. It is our hope and prayer that as we stand today lighting the menorah, that God blesses us, that to bring more light into the world, light, healing, warmth, and finally we'll be able to light the greatest menorah of all, bringing light into the world with the coming of Mashiach, with peace, tranquility, and health for all. May it be now. Amen. At this point, we are now going to go to the next step of lighting our menorah today. We can ask the supervisor, being that he is the shamish, the caretaker of our town, to light the shamish, which is the caretaker's candle. Please join me as we say together, Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kedishanu b'mitzvosav, v'tzivanu lehadlik ner Chanukah. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, she'asa nisim lavoseinu, bayomim ha'em bizman hazeh. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, shehechiyanu v'kiyamanu v'higiyanu lizeman hazeh. Okay, we're going to have the music go on and sing us in your song sheets. We'll sing together. The music and me don't work together. Today's technology.
I have a little dreidel, I made it out of clay, and when it's dry and ready, oh dreidel I shall play. Oh dreidel, 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 I made it out of clay, and when it's dry and ready, oh dreidel I shall play.
Okay, rub before the... the song sheet if everybody can join with me. In your car, we can sing together. Oh, Hanukkah, come light the menorah. Let's have a party, we'll all dance the hora. Gather round the table, we'll all have a treat. Sivivon to play with and latkes to eat. And while we are playing, the candles are burning bright. One for each night they shed a sweet light to remind us of days long ago. One for each night they shed a sweet light to remind us of days long ago. Just a few important announcements before we continue. There's going to be music playing. Everybody's welcome to dance in their cars and so on. However, just a few important announcements. Number one, in your bag, everybody received a menorah with candles and a dreidel. If you don't have a menorah, keep it. If you have one, please give it to somebody that doesn't have one and share the joy of Hanukkah. Number two, in your bag there's a donut and we have latkes. If anybody didn't get any donuts or latkes, if you need more, we have plenty. Please make sure to drive by the table and get some donuts and latkes for Hanukkah and enjoy. Number three, on Sunday we're going to have also a video that you can see at home and celebrate Hanukkah. 6 different speakers and entertainers. That Sunday, 6:30 p.m. at jewishalive.com/virtual, that you can celebrate Hanukkah. If you know somebody that doesn't have a menorah or that needs a menorah, please feel free to contact us so we can make sure that that person can celebrate Hanukkah no matter where they are, in their home, wherever they are. Nobody should be left alone. So please make sure to share the joy, share the light. That's what we're all about. Happy Hanukkah. We'll be playing music for another little bit so everybody can enjoy, and we'll get around to say everybody hello. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Happy Hanukkah. Let me hear a Happy Hanukkah.